Eric?
Hello, Dan.
Good, I got a GoPro on today.
Yeah, I know, it's like you're doing an adventure or something.
I'll get you to sign a sheet there, and this is just a mic if you don't mind wearing that.
Okay.
It's just for a project. Someone's got a PhD project, so.
Sweet.
Yeah, I really appreciate you helping out. This is.
No What's it based on?
Well, they just want to see how we communicate together, you know?
Okay. It's all within English?
All the swear words we use and all that kind of stuff, yeah. So this is just for you.
University of Calgary, really?
Yeah. So they do a lot of the communication stuff out there. They just kind of go over, you know, what are some of the risks, you know,
communication patterns.
You're going to be anonymized, like they can't obviously hide who you are, but when it's ever presented at a conference or where it gets written up, they won't name you specifically. Yeah,
some dumb dairy farmer from somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. So that's essentially what it was.
Okay.
And I mean, like if you can say yes or no if you want them to keep your video in archive for future projects, or teaching vet students as well.
Okay.
Just to see. So it's
Doesn't
kind
matter
of up to you if you don't mind signing anyway.
Yeah, we can walk inside there.
Yeah, that would be good. We're kind of. How's things, man?
Oh, not too bad. It's rainy, but good day to be doing her job.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. This is the first time I've actually been on time, or even early, eh?
Yeah, and the rain worked out nicely too, so I'm not running around the field. So
yeah.
We're doing perfectly. I got a pen. Sign on the dotted line.
Yeah. Either way, that one or this one doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that cow passed away, or you used
we euthanized her. She needed, her leg was, you could feel the whole clicking inside, so it was a write-off.
Yeah.
So, I was going to get a float tank in, but they
did you get in contact with her?
I did. Yeah. So they apparently hardly even use her anymore. She's
really?
She does, what does she do now? Something else that's, she said her float tank, like the pump's not working on right now. Either,
okay.
So, but that's fine. What day is today?
17:30. This is Beth, by the way.
Hey,
Beth is a fourth-year student. She's going to be doing all the work, and I'm just going to be sitting back and shooting the shit with you.
Nice. You get to be the go cameraman.
That's right. Yeah, the cameraman. Okay. Yeah. Beth, I'm going to need you over here. The light's pretty shitty over there.
You got no good lighting in this barn. I think that's about it, eh?
Yeah, if you wanted, I don't know if you wanted to keep, if you don't want them to keep it around to use for other projects, just no pressure either way.
To me.
Yeah.
And teaching other students.
It's pretty innocent. Like I mean, like you could get there's things saying, oh, you might get embarrassed or this and that.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to use the information against you.
That's
and
fine. And good.
Awesome. Thanks, Eric. This is just for your records if you want to file that along.
Famous now.
There were a bunch of guys to check today.
There's just two extras outside. They're tied up. We must do them right now.
Were they which ones were they? You talked to me about
There's one that's got a teat growth. We'll see her. She's a first-time heifer.
Yeah.
And it's like right off the side of the teat. And the second one's really thin. Let's almost take a blood sample on her.
Really? You think maybe Yonis?
Yeah. Well, she's the not the youngest. The one that always gets beat up in the group.
Yeah.
And she was in a big pasture.
Yeah.
So
the beta woman, beta cow.
Beta cow. Skinny cow.
All right, I'll just go grab my boots and get coveralls on.
Awesome. Oh, it's wet.
Hey, we got a laundry list today of high SCC cows. Maybe we might want to take a look at it.
Yeah, we can look through them. Our SCC went back down.
It is
for 120.
Well, that's what happens, eh? You got 50 cows in here. You had 2 cows that spiked up fresh.
Yeah.
And it just shoots things up, eh?
Oh, we had. What was it? There's 2 that were chronic.
Yeah.
They're on the TBC list, but yeah, it's interesting to see all that. Doesn't help with the heat that we had when I was away. We just put a bacteria petri dish out because that was you've seen our stalls.
And this is just for you. I think there might be something in there plus a survey or something if you don't mind, Eric.
Sweet. Do you want it done now or?
No.
Okay.
I think you just tell my services. I don't know what they're going to be asking, perceptions and that sort of thing.
Here, a little surveying.
It's been sitting around in my truck forever because you got to charge this GoPro every time you use it. So I've done a couple, and then fell off the face of the earth, and then the student just emailed me last night and said, "Oh, how are we doing?" I said, "Oh, good."
It's still there.
Yeah, still there.
Did you do any police chases on the GoPro?
Haven't forgot about you. But yeah.
So it's from Calgary. So association with UOD then?
No, there's a vet school in Calgary.
Oh, well, they came all the way down there. I guess they do it Canada
Yeah, so
data.
she'll probably have maybe one of her advisors is a professor at Guelph too. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Huh.
So what are we gonna need for that cow? Maybe some blood tube.
Yeah, blood tube for her. The other one, I don't know if it's to cut it off or what the. It's a big stinking growth from the teeth.
Is it?
I noticed that the heifer didn't get to it. Should have gotten at it.
With all your time.
Well, that was
spare time.
Spare time.
What else we got?
Should have been done.
Oh,
do you have test strips? Did Heather leave?
Yeah,
box?
I've got your pickup. Your drop off. Where are you? Okay. Good so far. All right, let's go take a look at them.
Awesome.
Is this live?
It's not live right now.
Not live?
Actually, we need to off the couch and get I'm only pretty trained. Don't mind the juices. So you do, which one do I do? Come on, girl. Okay, come down. Back up. Come on, shoo. So this one.
Holy jeez.
Gotta tie her up a bit more. Yeah,
what are we doing there?
It's like a wart, but it's on the side of the teeth. I'll tie her up.
We'll maybe get a tail jack on her before we start pawing around at something she's never had.
My fancy headlocking system.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Beautiful.
How far in calf is she be?
Due November 25th.
Okay, so we got some time anyway.
So, actually, do you have a glove too? Might not hurt to reach in just to double check.
Let's have just a quick feel around in here. What the heck? I think that might be a wart, but it's pretty
big.
That's a decent size, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might want to lop this off.
You don't want to damage the teat canal and just have a
no, we really don't.
Entry point for the mastitis.
Yeah, is that going to be a wart? I think that's a wart, man. Let's leave it be for now.
Okay.
It might start like withering away at the base too.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty calloused over at the top, but at the base it's still fairly fleshy.
Yeah.
Let's leave it for now. Let's monitor it monthly.
Yep.
And see how she goes. I'll throw a glove on there. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it's a wart. Because it just like cauliflowers over at the end. That's what warts do.
Yeah.
Right. So and it's a fairly common
opinion on this one.
Commonplace. Let me think about it. But I think we should just leave it be for now.
Yeah, that's
I think they just fall off.
You got until November anyway.
Yeah, if it gets to be bothering her, or if it doesn't seem to be drying up at the base, then maybe we can lop it off. But
yeah.
Right now, I'll just leave it be for now.
Awesome.
Oh, come on, Mom.
Finally got everyone hoof trimmed.
Yeah, how did it go?
No wraps, which is
no wraps, eh?
So they're
yeah, she's still pregnant.
Cracking. Perfect. It's easier with two people checking them. So
I'll just do this cow too. I'll just quick rectal her right now.
She's due September 13th.
She is, eh?
So
September 13th?
Yeah. So we'll see if she's open. I checked her for her withdrawal date.
It's just urine pooling.
I hope it's not. Is that one? Well, that other one, that 41 that we did the post-mortem on, that was. Did she have leukosis at all, or what was the?
I think it was. That's what we were thinking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a first-time heifer. Well, I have the script in my office. So.
Yeah, I forget exactly what I found there, but I'm pretty sure I was
she
thinking.
Had ulcers in her stomach, I think, as well, or on her.
Yeah.
Something like that.
She was a weird one. And I thought her abomasum was a little bit thickened, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, abomasum, yeah. She wasn't looking too happy.
Well, there's still something in here. Yeah.
So I can put her on a special diet and try and beef her up again. But
this girl, eh?
We'll guess we'll see what this blood test does. And
yeah. So she should be really. Yeah. So she was September. You said September 17th.
September, yeah, 13th. Yeah.
13th. What are we today? That's a month away.
Yeah.
It's still pretty deep in here, but there's still something there.
Okay.
And she's still eating. Like there's still.
Oh yeah, she's eating in that.
Decent rumen fill, but sometimes and the manure's okay, but the fact that she's just wasting away like this, eh? Mm-hmm. She's not lame at all, is she?
No, we went and she got trimmed too. Everyone got trimmed.
Too? Yeah.
She's. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that's bothering
her.
No,
she looks fine that way.
Not hard.
Let's give her a once over. You want to start on that side? I'll start on this side, and we'll meet in the middle.
I can let this other one off, I guess. Eh?
Yeah, just a little.
Nice thing, old 4-H calves. Halter broke.
Yeah.
Now they won't leave you alone.
I think that's a wart, though, Eric.
Yeah.
And like I've seen warts on like bulls' penises, and how often do you think I'll cut a wart off a bull's penis?
Oh.
Never.
Ouch.
So usually they'll like regress on their own.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it doesn't, if it starts getting bigger, then maybe we'll start thinking about that sort of thing.
Yeah. Because she's had it for a while too.
Yeah.
Just haven't gotten her moved in here, so it's good we get caught it now.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it, but
yeah.
So let's give it a month, see if it changes. If it doesn't change, we'll lop it off.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Perfect. Where's it on? That's at the rear left. Still give a Chevrolet commercial out there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nothing like a white Chevrolet truck.
Yeah. Some of the narrating voice. I've never actually seen these mics before. Kind of cool.
Yeah, that's just in case, like, so sometimes it's in freestalls. I'm on one end of the cow and the guy is out front of the headlocks and they can't really hear it. So this can record it, but I just want to make sure they.
Oh, so they hook up. It does Bluetooth as well.
Yeah, I don't want to miss a second of the action here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How much one of those cost?
I have no idea.
I'll take a picture of that.
I'm not sure.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not really finding much wrong with her.
Yeah.
We'll take some blood. I'll test her for leukosis and yonis if that's okay with you.
Yeah, oh, that's fine, yeah.
We'll see what she's got.
Doesn't cost much extra to make sure you get the right thing figured out. So.
I think so.
And then.
Because she's just wasting away here. She'd be. What kind of body
condition
would you put on her there, Beth? What do you think? Yeah, I would have said about that too.
She was worse than that before.
She was worse?
When we brought her into
really?
pasture. So it might, and the flies are terrible out there too.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'd be enough to.
She's eating rumen rolling, so I'm not too concerned about hardware on her, but maybe something chronic like a yonis or a leukosis might be something.
Like if she had a parasite from the pasture, would it be?
We could do wormer too. Yeah, we can do wormer too.
Blood test and dewormer.
Yeah, that Epernex or. Where did I put that? Right here.
Well, that's Rapalaris. I wonder what that sounds.
Yeah, that's her bum. There we are. Keep forgetting those little clear hubs on the blood collection tube.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier with those.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you just like super slick.
No. I just forgot it somewhere. Yeah.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Awesome.
Let her go.
Hey, dearie.
What number is she?
16.
16. We'll write that down. Yeah, it could be parasites too. Usually in adults it's not as big a concern, but
yeah.
stranger things, and not to be crossing all our T's and dotting our lowercase J's. So.
Yeah. I'll go in. There's one more. We'll go to the heifer barn. There's one heifer to look at.
Yeah, you were saying just a poo to her, or
well,
what's
she
going on?
was up. Her temperature was up, so there was something bugging her.
Okay.
She went and got on res floor. She's coming back, but just really thin.
We'll just give a.
She was also weaned off at the wrong time.
Was she?
7 weeks off milk, and then brought over. I like to do 8 to 10, depending on their size.
Well, in Europe, they're really going towards a later weaning age.
Okay. Yeah. I like fat calves that are wean them off and they're really fat.
Yeah.
And they're just more.
You really got to make sure they're eating too, eh? Like at least a kilo of dry, like of calf starters. So yeah, you really want to make sure they're eating.
Too bad those hutches though. They're you can get the calf starter to start them, but not fill them. But
sweet
group hutches would be cool to look at someday.
Oh, group hutches, like the super hutch things?
They have bad idea?
I don't think so. They've got their pluses and minuses, right? So you've got calves together, so there might be a little bit more disease transmission, but they've got...
Yeah, but at what age did you put them in?
You can kind of go as soon as they're good on milk, I think that's fine, or sometimes you can do it in the transition too, so if you start weaning them, then get them grouped... Or I don't want to do it before I started weaning them, just so you're not throwing too many stresses at once.
2, like, what would you go for numbers? 4 in a group, or...?
Depending how big they are too, right? Yeah. Well, nowadays, there's that one study from UBC.
Okay.
They compared individually housed calves to pair housed calves, and they were pair housing. I'd have to check it up after like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
They just lift the dividers between the calves and they pair house them.
Really well, apparently.
They do really well. They learn better.
Yeah.
They socialize better. So they put these two calves, a socialized calf, so a pair-raised calf, and an isolated calf together in a pen. And the one pair-raised calf was just kind of looking around, taking a nibble, and the isolated calf was just racing all around, and she was edgy and that sort of thing.
Going on,
Yeah, so I think you get calmer animals too if you have some social contact between them as well.
Yeah,
that's Dan Weary and the group from UBC did that.
Oh, Dan Weary, like I know Dan. Yeah, he's Nagy, right?
Nagy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dan Weary?
He's out in BC.
Okay, different Dan Weary.
Yeah, he's just a short little guy.
Okay, this Dan's
super smart, and he's published a bunch. But I had dinner with him when I was at the pharmaceutical company. We had him down to Mexico, and so he's a great guy. Yeah, took him and his wife out to dinner.
Dinner and bubbly drinks.
Yep, dinner and all you can eat and all you can drink and all that fun stuff. All right, let's get stinky.
Awesome.
I got that. This. These guys. The ultrasound out too. Now, let's get our laundry list of stuff as well. Sorry. Got that. Good. How big are the calves to be horny, Eric?
They're just over in the hutches right now.
Okay, good.
They're pretty big.
Are they?
So there's 2. One's really big, the other one.
Can I get by with just my little cortisol, do you think, or?
Should be able to. The numbers are like yonder.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah,
they're not like.
Okay. I just got the laundry list here. Are these the cows you're thinking?
Yeah,
the shitty thing is that they just freshen with high SCC, eh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, these cows are chronic. They're all chronic cows. Maria is a
she's definitely chronic.
Staff cow.
I don't care too much about.
I have 2 milk samples from these 2.
You do?
They're in the deep freezer right now.
Oh, perfect.
I'll pull them in.
Yeah, because we talked about that the last time
before we treated them. So
that's good.
And Itchy, she's a first-time heifer. She's going to be on the DMB list. Oh. She's a really high producer, but she's out of the family that she's out of is just somatic cell nightmares.
Are they really? Eh?
We're calling her out.
And this one here too. She's where is she? 113 days of milk, just past peak. 888. Where is she right now?
Yeah, her teat ends are screwed up.
881. Okay.
So she's an older cow.
1500. Sorry.
She's is it her lactation?
Remember she was one of the older ones I was looking through.
Yeah.
And what about Arena?
Arena was almost really fresh when we took that data.
Okay. But she's still 745 though.
Yeah.
Is she an older cow or was it?
She's her third lactation, so we can take a look at her too.
Yeah, let's take her. We'll take these two in definitely, and Arena. Maria, I don't care about. We already have the answer for.
Yeah, she's pregnant with twins.
How do you solve a problem? Yeah, I noticed that. How do you solve a problem like Maria? Yeah.
Oh dear.
And these ones here. This is just something I kind of want to show you.
Yeah.
So that's days since last heat when they get diagnosed as either pregnant or open, right? When they get diagnosed as open.
Yeah.
So we're not seeing anything clustered around here.
For the 21 day. Yeah. One reason could be facilities, and well, I'm not in there all the time.
That's the other thing. Yeah.
So we do have.
We're so limited here, eh? And I know that. I don't want to keep.
What? Any recommendations you think?
Just getting in here and watching. So you can almost even maybe during your day. Or just having a mind for who's approaching their 21 days, and it helps with those breeding wheels too. I find.
I wonder if you can get Dairy Comp to print off a task sheet. That's what they did at the research barn. I was trying to figure out what codes you write in, because it prints off who needs vaccinated that day. But the problem is some days here there's nothing to do. There's only.
Well, that's the other thing. Like smaller cows, you're gonna get such a small list.
Yeah.
But I still think it's important.
You get a list regardless.
Breeding wheels are nice and easy because you pass them every day. But Dairy Comp, you can get lists like that, right? So you can just say day since last heat, right? So you can list a bunch of cows on a day.
Yeah.
And you can zero in on the guys that are coming in right around 20 days.
Maybe it's just more training for me to get on Dairy Comp more.
I think so. We can do that.
That'd be a good.
Because they're all these cows are coming open that 30+ days when I'm here.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, we're not. Yeah, and this thing we do see blood here and there.
Yeah.
But that's not
recorded.
A lot better. Yeah. Well, I record all the blood. It goes on my computer.
Oh, okay.
It goes on yours.
So maybe that's part of it too, Eric. So I shouldn't be harping too hard because you are seeing some of these animals.
But I think if we can, I'll write that down actually. Task list, or what do they call it? Task list.
Yeah, you can set up things with Melanie's pretty good with that. If you call in, she can definitely set things up a lot easier than I could. She deals with these sorts of things every single day.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of high level monitoring kind of thing. I'm probably not the best guy for.
That's pretty good.
Or even you can just go list ID. Or whatever barn name you're using. B name, would that be what you use?
Yeah, barn name or chain.
Barn name and DSLH, days since last heat, and just kind of zero in on those ones that are right around that 18 to 25 days since last heat mark.
Alert.
Or even, you could probably just generate a list, days since last heat equals 18 to 25.
Yeah.
That's easy enough, and I think that's fairly straightforward to make a list like that. So then you can just have it in your pull down, and you can say alert cows or whatever you want to call that list, and it'll just generate that list for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's fairly easy actually.
Well, then that way I'm just looking for a handful of cows. On my list in the morning. So
exactly.
1, 2, and 3.
So then you can say, is this cow in heat or not? Because then if you come in on that 20 day, and you're more likely to see it as if you're zeroing in on them, as opposed to if you look at every single cow for a heat. So
more pinpoint. Well, we have the technology for it now. So
exactly.
More the advantage. This binds a write-off for trying to get things. We got 2 fans going in.
Yeah.
Shortly, so
just at the end there,
intakes for cutting.
Oh, here.
Cutting all
that's
that crap
the inlet
out.
there. This is where the fans are going.
And then we're gonna seal up.
And you're gonna cut holes right up here.
Yep.
Like that one?
Yeah, it'll be similar to that one, and then they're actually bigger fans. So,
I like it because then you're pulling air over the cows too, eh?
Yeah, it should help out quite a bit. Once we seal that, the plexiglass and all those windows are being sealed, and then problem is that it baffles, like the beach timber is kind of like a baffle, so we'll see if we get a good flow of air. If it the air has to come from that end and get to this end regardless, so how it gets there, see how it does.
Maybe just having those spare fans going too, I think that'll help a lot. We're lucky that this summer hasn't been too bad for us. We haven't strung together like 5-6 really stinking hot days, eh? It's usually like 2-3, and then it goes back to cool, and then 2 or 3 hot days, and then back to cool.
Rain helps there, as much as it's been a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
It works.
Fresh cows are doing okay?
Yeah, they're doing good. We got figured the main problem was not feeding the mineral.
Yeah.
tends to cause more of these problems, like the monensin in the mineral.
Yeah.
And now these ones that are fresh in, we'd have one half fresh in, cleaned, taken off. No problem.
September's going to be busy for you guys, eh?
We got 14 calving in.
Oh my jeez. That's crazy. Let's just see for a second. I just want to grab these. What else do I have? Laundry list. Yeah, right there.
More than half, well,
Tacos.
quarter of the herd coming in, almost.
Your milk and nitrogen seems to be leveling off, though. Is that a conscious effort, or is that just random noise from component feeding?
Oh, random noise from component feeding. MUNs. Well, it's
because like it's right where it it's decent to be, right? Because you're so variable. When is that?
We went from
October through to May.
Yeah.
And then things just kind of bounce back to normal right there.
Yeah, as low as 6. We had almost lower than that on our EFO numbers.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Not crazy. So, the other thing, and I think being more aware, your preg rate's right around 10, and it's kind of hovered that way for a little while.
Yeah.
And a lot of that can be driven by this. That's the heat detection rate. So that's how intense you are at catching those heats.
Oh, exactly. Well,
and that's why I printed that other sheet out, is showing us, okay, we're almost waiting for the majority of those cows for me to get there before they get dealt with, as opposed to catching them sooner.
Well, once we get that preg list up, and that will definitely help with management, even for employees too, to say, look at these cows.
Well, that's not the thing. I mean, it doesn't have to
watch your eyes.
Get Daniel on board too.
Yeah.
It's Daniel, right?
Daniel, yeah.
See, how much longer is he there for? Yeah. I remembered. How much longer is he here for?
Till December.
Yeah, that's the other problem too. And then is Bubbles coming back?
Yep, well, Bubbles is, I think so, so.
Is he?
He's back in, so.
Is it? It's Andrew, right? Is it Adam or Adam?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's an A. That's his buddy. I call him Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Do you ever watch Trailer Park Boys? Yeah. He's kind of not too emotional, or like he doesn't. He's kind of even keel, like monotone voice. Yeah,
he's awesome.
He's a good guy. All right.
So.
Well, should we get going?
Anything else for these? Yeah, we'll back to safety. I'll look at this stuff.
No, that's my laundry list, and maybe we'll sample that one fresh cow, and I'll take those 2 samples and drop them off at the school.
Don't forget to give them to you. They're in my freezer.
The freezer at home?
Beside my non-existent food.
Oh, no?
Bachelor pad, there's normally never too much food. Come on, dear. Rise and shine. Big old loaf.
So what do you feel comfortable doing then, Beth?
I think 40 and up.
40 and up? Do we have any 40 and up for Beth?
We have everything. Everything is 40 and up.
Sweet! Alright, she can do all my work for me.
You're set. You can keep the barn too if you wanted, but
I
put it on the task list.
Well, I could do that while you guys are working.
This one here is 72 days since last heat. Red.
Red 72 days?
Yeah.
Is she a recheck, or is she a...
She's a... I think she's actually a recheck. We were unsure the first time.
Okay.
So we'll see how she is.
Yeah, there's some big cows in this barn. I took the weight tape with, I had a student with me the other day. Took the weight tape around. We were around like 1,800 pounds on some of your mature cows. Your heifers were 1,600 pounds. These are big cows in here.
Good eaters, yeah.
So just make sure the builder knows that they've got big cows.
Put a bigger deck on too.
You're gonna need 72 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll if once you lay concrete, there's no going back.
Yeah. And ideally that 72 inches won't be including the curb too, so you'll have 72 inches of deep bedded straw sand.
After that, it's like 80.
Yep. Yeah, so it'll be long. It'll be pretty long.
Yeah. Scaring the shit out of all the cows.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. That's why we went to check her again, just because I think.
Pretty sure it's in the right barn.
Okay.
And check here. There it comes. I don't think I saw any blood on Val.
She is pregnant.
Beautiful.
Is it in the right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. She's right.
A punny pun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prego.
What else we got? Who's the next victim?
Oh, that's right and shit. Summer, Lexus, Marine, Abigail, Flame. Abigail. Come on, love. Let's go. Abigail here. See how small these stalls are.
Yeah.
Small these stalls are.
The smalls are stall.
Oh, she's bred 59 days.
She's got to be 1,800 pounds too.
Yeah, they're big old mooses. You can see how like she's just a monster. She just stands on the edge because she's so big. If I was pro action, they knock that as a demerit, but they're just.
Hey, how did your animal?
I had the sheets on my desk. We only had what was it, 96%? Were no issues.
Okay.
There's one lame cow that they assessed.
Yeah.
But they were just from the. They do the.
They would have done almost all your herd though too, wouldn't they?
Pretty well. They do every
30?
third cow.
Yeah.
Or yeah, is every third cow.
Every third cow. Yeah.
So they do hawk abrasions. How'd the seminar go?
It was good, man. Yeah, you missed it.
Yeah, I know.
You've got to be compliant come September 1st though.
Oh, I'm all good to go.
You've got your SOPs done?
SOPs. I might have to check.
Yeah, you have to be compliant with your SOPs.
So what's the SOPs?
You would know if you came to the meeting.
Oh shit.
How many
Oh, she's 50. Yeah.
So there's a couple SOPs. Medical treatments, so dehorning, castrating if you do it, branding if you do it.
Lidocaine and painkiller.
Calf feeding, so you have to have a protocol in place for feeding calves, colostrum, and feeding calves milk or milk replacer.
Okay.
So they're just boxes that you have to tick, essentially. So they're on your SOP wizard if you log on to your DFO account.
Yeah.
They'll be right with where your CQM stuff was. So just make sure you get on there because there's a couple extra things that they've added on top of that.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if they've highlighted the ones that you have to tick, but you have to tick some.
Okay.
So there it goes.
Yeah.
You have to have a protocol in place of what to do with down cows.
Yeah.
That's important too.
Yeah. Which is good.
No tail docking.
Yeah.
We don't do that, which is fine.
Yeah.
What else is there? Euthanasia. Yeah. You have to have there's SOPs for euthanasia as well, and it's just another matter of checking the boxes that you need to check.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you would have known if you would have come.
Yeah, I know. It's probably free food too. I missed out on.
Yeah, there was donuts.
Yeah, donuts.
I bought a whole bunch of food the first one I did, and no one ate anything.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Must have scared everyone. Nervous.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, nervous to eat.
Oh,
so I had to get things started by eating a donut. You think?
Yeah.
Which one?
She had food in both, right?
Both.
I think so. I think it's maybe Nola. I couldn't be 100% sure.
Soupy.
She got a big barrel on her.
She's the right. Pregnant on the right.
There you go. Beautiful. There we go, Craig. Sierra here. Bred 72 days. She did abort. She went. She had an injury. She fell down.
Yeah.
And then aborted 30-some day pregnancy was supposed to be, and then we caught her in the next heat. See if she's fought.
What about that cow with the hawk that you texted about the other night?
Oh, she's over there. Let's take a look at her and see what you think. She is. I might do a direct slaughter for her. I don't know if we'll get a head on that. That's the one getting up. She's milking fine.
She's thin, isn't she?
She's thin. She's a first-time heifer.
She is, eh?
It's just. Yeah,
doesn't look to be milking too much. Is it that white cow over there?
Yeah, that way when the box no.
Not milking too much though.
Oh, hardly anything right now. She dropped like a stone. I'm not sure if we trade her as antibiotics for action we had.
Yeah. She might just be better off direct to slaughter, man.
Yeah. You don't want to put her on the.
I wouldn't want to put her in a ring.
Exactly. There's the best circle. We'll take a look at her when we get to the side there.
She's supposed to be 70 odd days?
72, yeah. Should be. Let's
Was she bred again after that at all, or no?
Check here.
Is that a life-proof case?
Yep. Works pretty good. You can't hear a thing when you're on the other end of the line. It's like soundproof as well.
Really?
It works. Like I've dropped it in lots of things. I dropped it from pretty good heights too.
Are you serious?
And it hasn't yet.
It looks like it's kind of like being eroded off here.
Oh yeah, this is like.
Did you grind it or something?
No, just from going into the pocket and dropping it and skidding.
It's a very forceful pocket shovel.
Yeah, I had the dog pick it up and bring it to
There you
the
go.
house.
What do you think?
I think she's in the lot. She doesn't feel like it's
Which can I do? Sierra.
Yeah, that's 70 day. There it is right there.
She's so small too.
I think that's a heifer in there too.
Are you?
Yeah, just brilliant. I'm about 51% accurate with sexing, so yeah, a little bit better than flipping a coin.
Yep. That's a good way to look. Name of the Merlene. 37 days since last heat.
37 days? Ooh!
Be close. Have you heard health before came here? How's it been?
Yeah, we were at a Buell place before here, so
yeah.
do herd health there.
Oh, that's good. I think you've heard. I guess you check calves and stuff.
Yeah, so whenever
Really
there's
don't check
incoming calves,
pregnancies
no. Postmortems, we do a lot of postmortems.
Okay.
Incoming calves, that's the big risk, eh? Like getting them over those first 3 weeks,
Yeah.
that's when they all die.
Well, who posted that? I got the newsletter from Main Street. It was on Belco Period.
Yeah, that's right. Rennie made that. Yeah, because he had his truck broken into at his house.
Really?
And someone stole a bunch of drugs from the truck.
Really?
And he felt so guilty about it that he offered to do the newsletter for like 5 months for Rob.
Oh, how many drugs did it?
Probably like $1,000 worth of drugs. Ooh. And it's just like intermammaries and like maybe a bottle of Draxon or something. Yeah, I don't know.
This is the newest drug in the street.
I think they know who he is. He's lived there for ages, and they know. Yeah. But
it's always all that.
Yeah.
Huh. He's like 70 something.
74.
Kicking along.
Yeah. Yeah, he's double my age. Yeah, he's double my age. That's right.
Oh, really?
Yep. That's phenomenal. No, I think he graduated in the late 60s.
Yeah.
So he's seen everything, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just seen everything.
Probably a go-getter as well.
You met him. Have you met him?
I've seen him
before?
once, I think.
Yeah.
Swiss, is he?
Yeah, but he's like just a Canadian guy.
Yeah.
Really quiet, very dry sense of humor. Yeah.
There's a lot of Canadians like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't remember. I think he did come here once. I might have. I can't remember.
What do you think?
Go flip under so I can't. Got this one. Her stuff so I can't get it.
Oh yeah, sometimes they do that. We do that too.
She might be, but I can't tell. She's
Okay.
all curled under.
All curled under.
37-day check. Cheers.
So how do you grab them to retract?
She was right up there already, but I usually go in with my little fingers and
Yep.
pull up.
What do you think? In a second, sorry, she's just got some contractions.
Yeah, she's good. Feel my hand after that.
Yep, she's pregnant.
What side is that on?
That is the left. She's pregnant, Eric.
There you go. Beautiful.
There you go.
Mia on the end, the big moose. 85 days since last heat. She's a recheck, so I'm not sure if she'll actually be pregnant or not. Need a veil or something for her? I breed her with a veil. I don't.
Yeah, don't ever be embarrassed by that because I do it too. Who's that in there? The black and white one.
And there was down. The one over the far corner. That was the surgery one.
Oh, she's in the surgery. How's she doing?
Great. Yeah, she's on the feed now, and
nice.
She was really thin, but she's coming back.
Yeah, she was. She lost a lot of condition, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember her. Well, and the fact that 2 weeks after, so she'd probably be okay for it, eh?
Yeah.
And the fact that like we dinked around with her like a week before, checked her, she wasn't displaced, and then she was displaced when I came back, right? So.
Yeah, that was.
So she'd been kind of off for quite a while.
They didn't get the proper dry care, and then they came in.
Yeah.
So. But. I guess lessons learned. Yep.
She's pregnant? Yeah, Eric likes his big cows here.
I can't even reach the qualification.
Qualification, the foul figure, really, really long arms.
Yeah, exactly.
You probably do an endoscope for cows for checking, or is it not as good? Is that what they're called? They do it on goats, so they got like a little camera on the end.
Oh.
No, they use it for breeding method. Is it for breeding?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard that thing looks like.
Like they put it right in the uterus for sheep, right?
Yeah, because you can't AI sheep.
You can't AI.
They die, I think.
Yeah.
Something bad happens.
Yeah.
A little bit small.
Yeah, there's.
This girl's open, man. Yeah.
Open. TBC.
Big old uterus.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She's had rebuild problems before. So.
She's got a little bit of fluid in her horn here, so I wonder if she's losing it. Yeah. I wonder if she's just in the tail end of losing the pregnancy, so.
Yeah, she's in 85 days, so she'd be losing it.
That's not good. So what was the scoop on her? How many times bred?
This is her third time bred, but last lactation she was a disaster to try and get pregnant. Just because you see her loin, you reach in there and you know how far down it is.
Yeah.
And then she had nothing but problems when she freshened in. So she's an old cow too.
She is, yeah.
But we'll look at the list, my call list, and see who I can spare.
How are you doing for quota? Like, are you filling incentive days in that, Eric?
Oh, we have a lot more quota that we can do here. We're just banking it right now. So
really?
That's when you have weekends to build a new barn, we're going to be slowing down. Yeah. We're waiting to just banking it.
Yeah.
Nelly, Cinda. Yeah, not my people. Oh, no, sorry. This is my point to get my cord clipping job.
Oh, yeah.
Still along here.
No, she's
everyone else on the other side. None on the other side. Everyone's on the other side. Good. Yeah, this cow here, her feet were like that long.
Jeez.
Well, she missed. She was fresh when we trimmed last time, so she never got trimmed until our late delay.
Yeah.
The cow on the end there is 49 days.
Flies are kind of crummy on this end of the barn, aren't they?
Yeah, this is the dead side.
Yeah. Just the side, eh?
It's warm over here.
It is to get another inlet on it.
There is an inlet here. We're going to take the valves out and then open it up.
That'd be perfect. Good.
Just fire the air down.
Yeah. That's why it's dead. There's no air coming from here. It's all like funneling in from there. And you're just missing this corner entirely.
It's at like 30 degrees. This is great for those two outside are in the cabin. So
oh yeah?
Making room for them. Yeah.
What was she? How many days?
49, yeah. My memory's terrible. I look at the sheet again.
No.
How's the young doing?
She's sleeping. We're sleep training her now.
Oh,
so we stopped feeding her in the middle of the night. So the first night she was up at 2. The second night 2:30. Third night 3. After that 4:30. Last night she was up at 5. 5, and then we got her back down in 20 minutes. She just cried. We go in there and like her head was like slamming against the crib. We just pop her over and then she's fine.
Yeah.
So you're doing okay. Okay. Yeah, there's usually fluid in both.
This next one's 72.
Okay.
Garden race actually looks really nice for well, normally work nicely.
Yeah, she's pregnant in the right.
Yeah, looks very
I like to make you nervous.
Yeah, heat detection here is probably the first thing that we get worked on. Once we tunnel ventilate it though, it'll probably benefit quite a bit, get these cows cooled down.
Oh yeah, totally.
But our problem is these stalls are too small.
They're small and there's were these at one time like a pasture mat of some sort?
Yeah, now they're teapots.
Yeah. Kind of like a concrete sort of thing, eh?
Yeah, the problem is the water's being run off. You see they paint themselves off.
Yeah, we'll see that, eh? What was she?
She's 72.
72?
72. 72. Yep.
Sorry, more zip lining?
We took it down. We have to dig another hole. We're doubling the length. So, they're trying to find Hydro 1 and they're supposed to do the old ones on the side of the road. Yeah. To the roll. Take the steel one. So, yeah, well, next one is Summer. She was balling it today. If you're watching for heat, she is 72 day. That was Amy. Right one. Pregnant. Oh, beautiful.
I'm glad because you missed a couple herd health. We kept postponing there for a day. I did the surgery. And then the week of the herd health after that, we just kind of busy. Yeah. So it's good we're all pregnant now.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
They're implying it or not. Yeah, like these are all first lactation efforts. Just the ones. She's coming along. She's the last of the ones that no mineral.
Really. Good looking at.
Coming along. Slowly. She's the one that you said put on Ketamol.
Yeah.
She's
were you able to get your hand on some of that stuff?
Oh yeah.
Did you have it at the FS or did you go to?
No, they town they have the vet clinic here.
Oh, nice.
All the drugs from Orangeville.
Nice.
Normally.
They don't mind? Rex is a good guy.
Yeah. They want to do the herd owls.
Yeah.
They're selling products. So.
Yeah.
It's nice and close.
Yeah, totally.
The Orangeville Shelburne is just up the other way. So. 70.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, supposed to be. She was balling this morning, so.
She's open?
Yeah.
Next one between the posts, got 31, 72 as well.
You said she was balling?
Yeah, this morning.
She's kind of toned up here.
Open and toned?
Yeah.
Read it. Good time.
She's got quite a nice follicle on the right too. I think it's ready to pop.
Alrighty. Read this afternoon.
Yep.
Alexis, 31 here. 25. Oh, convenient.
Oh, that's easy. She was the one with the hawk, eh?
Yeah, she's also pretty pregnant. You'll feel how hot she is when you get inside.
Really? How pregnant is she supposed to be?
What did I do, Laura?
Was
72.
She's on the list there, eh?
72, yeah. See if she is or not.
Hola, ¿todo bien? No problema, limpio las camas, por favor.
Gracias.
Yeah, she's pregnant.
Pregnant?
Yeah, she is hot though.
Okay.
Well, you can't ship her like this anyway, so
Yeah,
we'll keep her around.
We'll see what hits
Put
the
her-
best.
put her through
It's that,
a course
it's
of-
that hot. You can feel the hot with your right hand. It's the hot one. That's where the source of the problem is.
Oh, wow.
It was like going straight up. It was on stall. The stall was so shitty here.
Did you get her on board, Go?
Haven't started yet. I want to.
I mean, if penicillin hasn't worked, then either that, or we could try Polyflex.
Okay.
Either or.
And a bit actually.
Well, she's breathing pretty heavily too, eh?
That girl's open.
Open.
31.
How many days pregnant should she have been? Come on. Come on, girl. So not many structures, you said?
Yeah, just maybe some little follicles or a little CL.
This one here is a 73 day.
I'll agree with you. What are we going to do with her?
That's the one that's somatic cell nightmare.
Is she?
First time ever. So she may be TBC certified patient. Might be the best.
If we're going to do anything, we'll put a cedar in her.
She's been on cedar sync. She has that terrible repro. She's had terrible mastitis.
Also, maybe we cut ties with her then, eh?
Lots of silage and fatten her and sell her. That'll be the end of her.
Yep.
Okay, open TBC. What gives me a reason to get rid of her?
We've got a bunch of cows freshening in September too, eh?
Exactly. Well, she's a bit psychotic.
Is she? Yeah, get rid of her.
So, really,
So
my sympathy level starts to...
3 strikes against her.
Exactly. She's a 72. Should be. It's interesting to see where the hot part of the baffle is for repro.
Yeah.
How good or bad it is.
La cal, por favor, ¿a cuántos metros la camos? La placa. ¿Es más bajo de la shop? No, no mucho.
Okay.
Sí, pero... un día sí. Día.
Otro día sí.
Todos los días.
Ahorita día maybe necesario.
Todos los días, o mañana.
O mañana necesario a la...
o decir...
a la martes y
Martes,
sí,
miércoles,
sí.
jueves, viernes,
Sí, sí.
todos los días.
Sí,
¿No
sí,
problema?
otro día, no problema.
No problema con
No problema. Pero mucho de cal a la cama, maybe uno más día. No problema. Too bad. Uno está mucho. De nada, otro día. Problemas, sí.
You open?
¿Qué día? Ayer. Ayer. Sí.
Oye,
Sí. Hoy está el... martes. Sí, ahorita está bien, sí.
ayer, martes.
¿Cómo dice? No, uno más. Jueves.
Is it open?
Hoy es jueves. Sí, sí. Miércoles.
Miércoles,
Sí,
miércoles, ayer.
sí. Ok, no problema. Mañana no problema.
Mañana acá.
Mañana no problema. Limpio mucho y cero. No problema.
But for
Bien,
70,
gracias.
Oh, you should, yeah, you'll get a good feel of her. She's open too here, eh?
Open.
There's a
Yeah.
big CL, I think, on the right.
Yeah, let's go off sync on her.
146 days in milk.
Yeah. This is not too bad, eh? How many times bred?
This is like her second time.
Second time?
No, first
Okay.
time. Yeah, she was a late. Oh, no, second time. Second time bred.
Yep.
First one was natural heat. Second one
Awesome.
was actually natural heat as well.
Oh, let's try it off sync.
So, Eric's natural heat detection might be
There
on.
you go.
We have a cow here. She's really slow in this one quarter. Anything you do for that end, like the teat end, that's really slow.
Is it?
And then
I'm gonna cause mastitis.
That's
what I
the thing.
do with it. Yeah.
So we just leave it and just milk her really slow.
Like, so how
it's
slow is she?
like 20 minutes to milk
Yeah.
that out.
So if I put anything up there, I can guarantee it'll get mastitis.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if she's slow, it's gonna scar over. And
just
so
slow.
I think just take your time on it.
That's fine.
I get so frustrated with those slow milking teats.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just udder rub's always a good thing too, just to try and soften
even
it.
that, it's just a stenosis there. Holy crap.
It is very sealed. And then maybe next lactation fix, dry it off and see if she does her next
What's
lactation.
going on here? I can't even get anything out of there. Oh, there it is.
Very, very slow.
Holy crow.
Problem is, the longer you milk it, the more you agitate that teat end.
So it's up to you, man. I can stretch it out to see how it goes. I can guarantee it'll get mastitis.
Yeah. Okay, don't worry about that. I just wasn't sure what your opinion on that.
Yeah.
So we'll just milk her slow and then dry it off.
That's
We've
all.
had happens with that one big excellent cow there. She's had the same thing, so we just dry it, make the quarter dries itself off.
Yeah.
Next one, because then you're not agitating it. You
Yeah.
just put 3 milk
That's
on.
the other option we can do too, right?
And then
Just dry it off.
let it do its own thing.
Yep. See how it comes back.
Yeah, that goes. Let's probably pay attention here. 493, and yeah, one more. We're done. Perfect.
Because I can almost guarantee, I've had some nightmares where you just go in there, open it up, and then 2 days later she's got toxic mastitis, or mastitis at the very least.
Yeah.
72 days. That's a heifer too. Isn't it?
Oh, second lactation.
Second lactation? Oh, she's only 1,700 pounds. Maybe 1,750. We'll get on the side of her here.
The dislocated shoulder on the corner like that.
You're lucky. You're filthy!
I am.
Young lady?
I have to be this close to them. What happens?
Oh my goodness.
What are they training vet students these days?
Yeah.
They don't train us.
Biosecurity, come on.
Just bring a little bit of our mineral.
Exactly.
Yeah, look at that 25 and then just.
Which one's that?
Polyflex, what kind of a drug is that?
That's the ampicillin.
Ampicillin?
Yeah.
Part of the penicillin?
Yeah, it's like penicillin only goes against a couple more different bacteria.
Okay.
Like E. coli, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So penicillin doesn't really have any efficacy against E. coli.
Yeah.
So it just extends the spectrum of activity, it's
Yeah.
called. Dorgal is just as good, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
I think.
It's the exact same thing.
It's the same thing.
Okay,
So.
do that then.
Alright,
I have
so
the whole bottle of Bordeaux anyways. So.
yeah, let's put her on that, I think. And if there's something with her lungs, then that'll take care of that too.
Yeah.
Sometimes when they got fevers, they can huff and puff like that as well. So,
Intramuscular.
yep, I am. Let's go 7 days, because if it is
Give her a
that
bit of
joint,
Medicam
it's
as well,
get
just
there.
might as well give her a
One more
good
shot of Medicam would be okay. She's had before.
Yes.
Yeah. How many?
She's had penicillin.
How many days?
Oh, she's on it for 3 days.
3 days.
3 or 4 days.
Okay.
I had to check there.
Open.
On the left.
You're not very good luck here,
Sorry.
Beth.
The first bunch were good.
So that preg rates for that. This is what causes that preg rates.
Yeah. Tip big uterus. For a second lactation pro. Am I wrong?
Let's see what's over.
Okay.
What, did you see pregnancy in there?
No. I thought I saw a little bit of fluid. I thought
just bladder. Bladder. Yeah, nice CL on the left ovary. Good CL left ovary, we can get that off. Take this one.
Hello?
Yeah.
She's 325 days in milk.
Oh my god, what are we going to do with her?
TBC.
Okay.
Open.
Yeah, so if she was pregnant right now, that would almost be just as bad as if she's open. Because then she's how many more days in milk and how many days dry is she
Yeah.
going to be? That's a nightmare.
Oh, you look at her quarters, look at her pasterns.
Yeah.
Look great loin on her, but
Yeah.
I don't mind fattening her and getting rid of her when the cow price is good. So
Won't
we
even
get
have to do
14
too much
fattening.
work fattening her. She's
Yeah.
decent condition, eh? Decent condition.
It's just walking on good legs, so she's
Yeah.
going to be better at the door.
Oh,
We
yeah.
want to have her
So-
reproduction in the herd again. So. Perfect.
That
That's everyone.
sucks.
So do 25 and then you guys have time for others?
Yeah, we do.
Or we'll come, dehorn and we'll start,
We'll dehorn first, and then we'll do heifers.
Yep, and then we'll do the 20, I guess right here, 25.
There's 25? What's that?
Oh, 25, I'll get her needled up right now.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, Borgal.